Hello there, and thank you very much for logging on to Hockey TV. It's the final of the Maxifuel Super Sixes. The men in action, it's East Grinstead versus Reading, an absolute thriller to look forward to. The atmosphere here at Wembley Arena is absolutely electric. Ahead of the game and all the action then, which is coming your way, we caught up with both captains, Richard Springham, but first, here's Glenn Kirkham.
Glenn, captain of East Grinstead, looking forward to the final?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it's the aim throughout the whole season to make it to this final day, and now to make it to the final as well. That's a huge achievement for the club. Obviously, there's a bit of history to make as well, perhaps 5 in a row. But really, it's just making sure we go out there and put a good performance in. And yeah, what will be will be.
Does that add extra pressure to try and get 5 in a row?
I think, I don't think a lot of us even knew about it until it came to this weekend. Obviously, we've been strong. We've been a strong team over the last 5 or 6 years. But yeah, I don't think it's really in anyone's mind until we got here. I wouldn't say it adds pressure. Obviously, it's great to go in there with confidence that we've been so good in the last few years. Slightly different team again this year, but hopefully we can hang on to it.
Richard, so you're in the final. How does that feel?
Yeah, fantastic. We've done one better than last year now. So yeah, fantastic. We had a really great semi-final. Scored a lot of goals, which is great. But in front of us lies East Grinstead, who have won it, I think, 5 years in a row now. So yeah, they're pretty special.
How does a team go about preparing to take on East Grinstead?
Just like any other game. We've played them so many times, both in the Maxifuel Super Sixes and also outdoors. So just like any other game, we're really experienced as a group. Sure, we'll have a look at their individuals, have a look at how they play, but yeah, generally it's just another game.
Great to get inside the minds there of both captains ahead of this final. East Grinstead, the defending champions, against Reading, the current outdoor champions. Let's get it on then with our commentator, Nick Irving.
East Grinstead, remember, looking for a 5th straight indoor title against Reading, who looked on splendid form as we saw in their semi-final. Just counting down, it's going to be a Reading to get the ball rolling in the shape of Nick Catlin, and away we go. It's Reading against East Grinstead, the next 40 minutes to decide who will be England's next representatives in the European Indoor Championships, in this, the Maxifuel Super Sixes. Stop turning inside, there's Marker, but losing out. This is Simon Mantell.
The stop off the stick. The stop off his stick.
Taken quickly there, and not particularly well judged. East Grinstead not really on their game at the moment. Now they have a chance to break, though, down the right-hand side. Hugging the boards.
Smith breaking all the way up from the back with Kirkham. A lovely little reverse pass, but Stott's countering.
Stott goes round Mantell. It's a long way round as well. And Kirkham got a touch ahead of the goalkeeper. And it's dropped into the back of the net. And East Grinstead have the lead here. Glenn Kirkham will take the plaudits. It was great work by Smith down the right-hand side.
Looks like there was some kind of bobble from the goalkeeper. I think he knocked it in off his own hand. He did. It's come off of a right-hand glove, and a trailing left-hand glove just knocked it over the top and into the goal. Unlucky for Bailey.
It was Stott, of course, driving down that right-hand side, and the ball that came across was a stunner. Oh, there's the equaliser, though.
That is brilliant.
And marked at the far post.
Richard Mantell, diagonal ball. Simon Mantell able to play that off the boards, first touch across. Stephen Dick with the easiest of tappings. What a beautiful bit of interplay.
Mark Penn almost got to him, but Dick keeping his eye on the ball. Turning it home. Well, 1-1 already. Dick again going for glory, not too far away.
Nice to get a touch on that with his right hand. He certainly flicked at it as it went across him, but with the first shot, wide of the post. Not sure it got a touch. Stephen Dick trying just to squeeze it in, a tiny gap.
On for Peel. Still Peel going all the way here. Ball pulled across and up off the goalkeeper's diving stick there, and it's a penalty corner for the raised ball here. And the first penalty corner of this men's final goes to Reading.
Yeah, Noyes had to go for it, didn't know what was behind him, had to try and get the touch to deny the ball across the face of goal. Lifted up.
For the central, Dick again. And although Neusser was down there, he was never out of the game. Now Cheeseman.
Stay away, good guys.
Smith powering forward again.
Catlin very nearly getting in the way of his own defenders. Reading are going to have to play as Kirkham with a lovely touch.
Absolutely deft and delicious there from Glenn Kirkham again. Ball fired into the circle.
Springham in the first instance, just throwing away possession. If Reading are going to survive this 3 minutes down to one man, they just have to keep real control of the ball. Just like Catlin did, spinning away to his right-hand side.
Inside, guys, just inside.
European side a few years back when England won the trophy over in Amsterdam. Today they find themselves playing indoors on opposite sides. Ball just lifting off Dick's stick there, and it's another penalty corner. Now Glenn Kirkham, with 2 goals already to his name, now has the job of pushing this ball out to the top of the circle. Oh, and there's another one. And it's the youngster, Hendrik Geyer, who's scored this time. And East Grinstead extend their lead now to 3 goals to 1. And that suspension has really hurt them.
Yeah, 2 goals conceded in that period, and also Richard Mantell, great tackle as Pern counter-attacked at pace.
Kirkham again with the push out. Stotts, that's a wonderful save on the line, or is it?
It's
a penalty stroke.
Man. I think it's hit Simon Mantell square in the middle of that face mask, and that's why the players wear them.
My goodness, that was travelling, and if that has hit Simon Mantell, obviously it has.
Face. See from the replay here, it goes past the goalkeeper, he sees nothing of it.
I thought he got his stick to it initially, but absolutely right, Simon. So coming up from the back, it's Richard Smith, and he plays it calmly beyond the goalkeeper for a 4th goal for East Grinstead, and they lead now by 4 goals to 1. Richard Smith, the goal scorer. So the half-time hooter sounds here at the Wembley Arena, and it's East Grinstead who've taken a firm hold on this game. They lead by 4 goals to 1 at the interval. Glenn Kirkham gave them an early lead. So away we go. East Grinstead in the white shirts will be attacking the Reading goal away to our right-hand side, and it's absolutely critical now for Reading that they get themselves on the score sheet and get that scoreboard moving early in this second half. Ball goes out of play, and I believe down at pitch side we've got a couple of Charlies. Our Charlie meets Charlie second.
Yeah, thank you. It's actually really tense down here. Charlie, what can you do from this position now?
It's really important we keep believing in how we're playing. We had a great first game. There's nothing to say we can't come back from a position like this. It's a couple of basic points which we're not quite good enough at the moment. And if we tighten up on those, then we get back in the game.
Just quickly, what did you say to the players to make sure they still do believe?
Yeah, we have to believe. I mean, look, we destroyed Beeston 12-4. We played incredibly well. We've just taken our eye off the ball a little bit. We're a little bit tired. Obviously, we've played more recently, but we just need to keep the momentum, keep building, and we can get back into this game regardless of whether this strip goes in or not. I'm confident we can come out, put in performance to sneak this at the death.
Best of luck. Thanks, Charlie.
Well, while we were having that interview, East Grinstead have earned themselves a penalty stroke here. The ball coming off the defender's body. And Richard Smith, as calm as you like, tucks it away. And 4-1 ticks over to 5-1. And Reading's task just gets a little bit harder here.
Yeah, not the best penalty stroke Richard Smith will ever take straight down the middle of the goal, but Bailey's had to pick a side with the speed of a flick out here. He's going to have to go one way or the other.
Oh, that's a beautiful goal.
What a phenomenal finish. The interchange down the right-hand side. But then Pern himself, he couldn't have put that more top corner.
We will not see a better goal.
1-2, 1-2, across the goal. First time, bang.
No stopping that one. Wonderful interchange of passes, but what about that for finish?
And Pern's reaction showing how pumped up he was for that. That's
young Julius Brooker German junior international player.
That's a great diving save from Neusser, having to pick that up because Reading had people over the top of over the far post just waiting to tap that in.
Wins it away from young Brooker. And Kern, with all the experience and all the calmness in the world, plays the ball into the empty net. And if it was in any doubt at all, it certainly isn't anymore. East Grinstead have got their 7th, and they are running away with this one. They lead now by 7 goals to 1.
Great composure, knew exactly where the goal was, opened his angle up. Richard Mantell had to step forward. There was nothing that anybody could do about that. Stott had gone far post to offer an option for him, but he just didn't need it.
Well, they can't wait to start the celebrations.
Bring it down the other end, possibly.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Well, they didn't even bother. You call that one perfectly, Simon, as you do so often. So East Grinstead have made it 5 titles in a row. Far too much on the day for Reading, and that sensational scoreline, East Grinstead 7, Reading 1, would not have been the pick of many ahead of this game.
So congratulations to East Grinstead. Let's get the thoughts of player of the match and skipper Glenn Kirkham.
So Glenn, man of the match, opening 2 goals in the final. What a day for you.
Yeah, considering I only got 2 goals in the whole league, I think 2 in 1 match. You don't normally get that from me, but as I say, we experimented a little bit, having a bit further up the pitch, and it paid off on this occasion for me. And yeah, getting a man of the match, it's always nice to kind of receive that personal congratulations. So yeah, but the main thing is that we came out back on top again and clinched that 5 in a row, which everyone was talking about.
I was going to say, does the 5th one feel any more special than the first one?
I don't know. I think over these last few years we've had some really, really good players, really good individual players who've really kind of contributed to that team. But I think this year we had a real team work about us. We had much more control as a team rather than relying on individuals to have fantastic games. And I think that shone through today. I think in both matches it was all about the team. Everyone got on. All the players contributed in some way. And yeah, it's special that number 5.
Okay, well, congratulations from all of us.
Let's hear it for East Grinstead. Well, there we go then. Glenn Kirkham raises the trophy. It's 5 consecutive indoor titles now for East Grinstead. They join the likes of St Albans with 8 overall titles to their credit. It's been a fantastic day here at Wembley Arena. Thanks very much for your company. I've been Michael Absalom. We'll see you soon.